A lot of people are actually living in the reality where they think that anytime someone is into them, they don't like this person, but anytime the other person is unavailable, they have intense attraction towards them. And sometimes you also want love so much, but the moment it gets close to you, you get afraid and you pull away, or you actually finally get what you truly want and you end up self sabotaging it. This form of attachment style is known as disorganized attachment style, which is a mix of anxious and avoidant attachment style. Typically, attachment styles are not set in stone. It really depends on who is there in front of you. And for someone who has gone through childhood traumas and who do not have a good relationship with their mother or father, this whole theory of attachment style becomes so much more complicated and confusing. As a result of which, you are not able to understand why you act in certain ways, because sometimes you want love, but sometimes you also push away love and people who are good for you. And that is exactly something we are going to talk in today's video. So if you're new here, I'm Vaishnavi and I'm a men's coach, and I help men heal with their traumas, attachment issues and wounded masculinity in order for them to pursue a meaningful connection first with themselves and also a woman as well. Now, if you want to get coached by me and work with me to heal your childhood traumas, abandonment issues, and your relationship issues, you can fill out the form in the description box below, and I'll reach out to you to book a call with me and we can plan how your sessions would look like. Apart from that, if you want to get my course to actually build your masculine energy and also heal your nice guy patterns, you can find the link to my courses as well in the description box below. So without any further ado, let's get into this video and let's talk about what disorganized attachment style is all about and how can you actually heal from it. So, disorganized attachment actually happens when growing up love and pain is fused and wired together. A typical common example where disorganized attachment can come in someone is when one of the parent is absent and the other parent is a little bit chaotic and gives inconsistent love. So, in a way, your brain never had a healthy modeling of love itself. You also learn the avoidance from your dad or mom, or you also learn the anxious attachment from your dad or mom. So there is not just absence of love, but there is also a mixture of uncertain love, inconsistent love as well from one or the other caregiver. And typically, if love felt so confusing growing up, where around both parents you had to like walk around eggshells or not know what needs to be done, you end up developing coping mechanisms which develops into disorganized attachment later on in life. So, if you're a man who wants love and connection, but the moment someone actually is interested in you, you lose interest in them, but at the same time, you end up chasing someone who is actually not interested in them, then you have disorganized attachment. And this can be very confusing because you end up thinking, I want love, but when it comes, I push it away. But at the same time, if someone is not giving me love, I feel way more attracted to them. And that is what disorganized attachment is all about. And you also experience push and pull even in your own mind. You're confused about people all the time. You want to be with them, but the more time you spend with them, you don't want to be with them. There's so much inconsistencies happening even in your behavior as well, where you're not able to figure out why you're able to do this. This is exactly why you need to actually rewire yourself at a deeper nervous system level by healing your childhood traumas that even caused this attachment style to be formed inside you in the very first place. And this is exactly something I work with my clients as well. Whereas not just healing their anxious patterns or avoidant patterns, but actually healing both their anxious and avoidant attachment style. Because what attachment style gets triggered really depends on the person in front of you. If you have a woman in front of you who is not so into you, you might end up being anxious with that person. But if you have a woman who actually loves you a lot and chooses you, you might end up having avoidant tendencies as well. Now, what does this even look like in relationships? Actually, look back into your life and see the pattern within the woman that you have dated in the past or the ones you were in a relationship with. Has there been relationships where you were into someone way more than she was into you? Has there been relationships where someone else was into you more than you were into them? In a way, there was no equal reciprocity in both the relationship. Sometimes you feel for someone so intensely and you fall so hard for them, you get into a relationship only to later on start realizing the flaws in this person, start making reasons why she's not the one for you. And the moment you take time apart, you again feel that intense pull towards her and you again want to get back. But when you're with her, again, you want to pull away. So People with disorganized attachment style, usually they are the ones quite confused in dynamics, and they have a lot of push and pull within their own mind as well, where they can't make up their mind if they want to be with someone or not. And all of this happens again because of the abandonment trauma that you have inside you, which makes you feel unworthy of love. A man who feels unworthy of love will go after women who is not fully choosing him. But at the same time, a man who feels unworthy of love knows to also reject women who choose him. Either way, he is still not getting the love he desires because his abandonment wound is manifesting in one or the other way. And there is this one particular client that I had. He came to me saying that he has anxious attachment because we were healing through someone who basically did not choose him. There was a lot of push and pull in that relationship as well. And he got so anxious in this process, and this resulted into a heartbreak as well. In this process of healing, after 3 to 4 months, he came back to me saying that right now he is in a relationship with someone who actually fully chooses him, but he is not able to reciprocate her feelings back because somewhere the body is also missing that anxious high he got with the first person. And then again, we need to do even more healing on him, and eventually it came to a point where he was clear on what exactly he wants in a woman. And when he got clear with what exactly he wants in a woman, he was able to make informed choice and decision for himself and choose the right person. Even if he found someone with those qualities, he wouldn't push himself away because this is an internal subconscious rewiring that we did, which made him believe that he is worthy of safe reciprocal love in his life. And this mainly happened when his nervous system learned stability when healing himself. So instead of this being just dating advice, it's actually a deeper work of healing your traumas, regulating your nervous system, rewiring your subconscious belief system about yourself. And this requires daily discipline for you to indulge in healing yourself as well. You can read all the books you want. You can watch endless YouTube videos and you can consume content all day long. But if your body believes that love is unsafe, no matter what you do, no matter how much awareness you have, it's going to be hard for you to rewire it. Trauma lives in the body. Trauma doesn't just live in the mind. It's a body based reaction, it's a body based pattern that you're feeling because all the emotions, the love, everything, this doesn't just happen in the mind. You feel these loving emotions even in the body as well. You feel that anxiety in the body as well. You feel that absence for love for someone who is choosing you in your body as well. And somewhere your system has learned that closeness is equal to danger. Any kind of closeness, even if someone who chooses you wants to be with you, or someone who doesn't want to be with you, you chase after them. They are, anyways, not going to give you any form of closeness. So, in this attempt to keep yourself safe, you are actually avoiding deeper intimacy and any kind of closeness from someone else. So, how do you actually heal disorganized attachment? Now, healing disorganized attachment is not just about becoming less emotional, but it is about actually changing the relation that you have with intimacy and love itself. Where actually understanding at a deeper level, why are you scared of closeness and intimacy? Why are you so scared of being chosen? What happens if you're chosen by someone else? Are you avoiding pain even before it happens, thinking eventually you will be abandoned or heartbroken? Because this is the basis of every attachment style there is, the abandonment wound inside you, which got created in your childhood. As long as you don't heal this abandonment wound, your relationship with love and intimacy is always going to be broken. You might get the safest form of love in your life, but you will learn how to self sabotage it once again. So, you basically also need to learn how to become regulated in a connection, inside a relationship too. You change the relation that you have with love and intimacy. You process all the unresolved emotions that you have from your childhood. And the most important thing, you actually learn the capacity to stay in discomfort and stay with the fear when the connection becomes real. Do not run away. This is what you wanted. And nobody said it's going to be easy. To be honest, for people who've been through trauma, actually falling in love is one of the hardest thing to do. It's so hard and it is so complicated to actually even understand what safe love even looks like. Because all your life you had distorted examples of what love, intimacy, and connection even looks like. And most importantly, you need to learn how to stay in a connection when your instinct is actually asking you to run away. And if you're watching this video and you see these patterns inside you, this is not a cue for you to ignore these patterns. Spend years battling with this pattern, not healing yourself, and actually allowing this unhealed version of you cost years of emotional stability. And this is also something that's going to stop you from attracting the right relationship into your life. And I work with men especially to heal these patterns, not give them dating advice or not teach them how to get into a relationship, but to actually become a man who can sustain a long term healthy relationship, even through conflicts as well. Now, if you want to work with me, you can also fill out the form in the description box below to get coached by me. I hope this episode was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one.